My father told me that I was not allowed to leave his custody until I turned 22 for repaying time debt, but I ran away from him when I found out the reason why. My dad has some regular sport meetings on Saturdays that go for hours, so I prepared everything the week before, found where my paperwork was and walked out. I've been approved for a rental and I move there soon. I contacted 2 police stations near us beforehand and both understood Dad's nature straight away when I told them he'd been telling me I couldn't move out because of a time debt, and they told me it wasn't a thing. I took copies of all of his paperwork too, because while I was getting ready to move I found most of what I knew about my parents separating was a lie. There was never a 50-50 custody agreement and my mother never ran off with me in violation of that. My dad had been held for several domestic violence incidents when I was a child, and he was only to see me on special holidays and only under strict supervision. He's never been violent to me, but in the papers he had hidden was evidence of a trust available to me when I was 21. Some of the specific wording is it can go to me as an individual or to my carer if that is required. I think my dad was trying to make himself up as my carer without me knowing. I did not find the letter I read when I was a kid from Dad's lawyer, but like you all said, that was probably fake. After I moved out, my dad did try to contact the police. They came to my coworker's address because they had to, but also let me know that yes, my dad was trying to say I couldn't look after myself. His words were that I was borderline retarded and being abused. I've been back to Canada to visit my aunts and uncle and found the aunt who was named to manage my trust died very soon after my mother. We're still working out the details with a Canadian lawyer about some confusion over who handles what and how now, but I have the full support of my remaining aunt and uncle who are the same great people I remember. They were worried about me when I went to live with Dad and had tried to contact me many times.